The Aries full moon occurs on Monday, October 6th at 9:47 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Sun has moved into the harmony-loving sign of Libra, which wants to assist us in finding a better balance between all parts of ourselves and all aspects of our lives. In order to do that, we need to know who we are and what we want, which is the gift of Moon in Aries. Both of these signs are cardinal, just itching to move us in the direction our souls intend, with fiery Aries pushing us to expand outside of any restrictions that hem us in, while airy Libra tempers Aries enthusiasm a bit, helping us think our way into newer, more balanced versions of ourselves. The outer planets, meanwhile, continue to be retrograde, meaning they appear to be moving backward through their signs. This motion translates as a time of reflection, allowing us to see what needs to be released and what continues to be viable. We'll explore all of that in this Aries full moon meditation. As always, begin by finding a position in which your body is at ease, dropping into the here and the now, setting aside anything that may have followed you into this meditation. Let your eyes soften or close as you tune into your inner experience. In honor of airy Libra and fiery Aries, on each inhalation, imagine the oxygen-rich air fanning the flame of the fire that burns deep in your core. And on the exhalation, feel or pretend you feel that fire radiating out. Air fanning the fire of you on the inhalation. Fire growing brighter and radiating more vividly on the exhalation. Breathe in this way for a few cycles of breath. Let your breath recede into the background now as you attend to my words about this Aries full moon. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, with its cardinal fieriness compelling us to be ourselves without apology or need for permission. Sun in Libra, however, loves harmony. Left to its own devices, it might be willing to settle for being socially acceptable, for not making waves that rock the boat. But Aries ain't having none of that. Now, balance loving Libra ain't no lightweight either. She can help us find a way to be ourselves in a harmonious, measured way. Full moons are times of illumination, particularly of those places where we have become stuck in outmoded versions of ourselves, those places in which balance has ceased to be dynamic and no longer accurately reflects our needs. We are assisted in shifting things into a harmonious balance by the retrograde outer planets. The blending of the energies of structure-loving Saturn as it conjuncts mystical Neptune, and the sweet aspect formed between transformative Pluto and liberating Uranus. Before we work with these energies more deeply, though, come back to that airy, fiery breath. Let your inhalation of oxygen-rich air fan the flame at your core, while that flame grows more vivid and shines out more brightly on every exhalation. Breathe in this way for a few cycles. Continue to feed your spark with each breath as you also join with me in exploring the energies of this Aries full moon. The fire at your core is you. It is your spirit. It is who you were before you began hearing stories of who you should be. When you drew your first breath as an infant, you knew yourself, what you wanted, and how to make your needs known. Now, you weren't fully formed, and survival required that you relate to others who may or may not have been able to encourage you to live life true to the needs of your spirit. Regardless of the particulars of your story, that spark that is innately, totally, completely you is still there. And Aries wants to assist you in expanding that spark and living it even more fully in the world. And with Libra weighing in on this full moon, the ways in which you are living in harmony are illuminated, as are the ways that harmony may have been lost. So take some time now to reflect on your current life. Note first the places of harmony, the ways in which you've grown to more fully be yourself in the world. See them, name them, rejoice in them. Now, because light and dark, harmonious and challenging, usually exist together in this yin-yang dimension we inhabit, let's now look at the other side. How do you crimp or distort yourself out of your natural shape? What ways might you limit yourself so as not to disturb others? What ways might you get swept up in their needs or versions of you? Let's let the retrograde outer planets speak now. Neptune is the voice of spirit, your own personal soul, and that vaster cosmic spirit that speaks to and through everything. What messages does spirit offer about who you came here to be and how you can be that more fully now than ever before? Neptune is in conjunction with Saturn, the planet of foundation and structure. Listen for Saturn's voice now, his offer of how to ground your spirit in the unique soil of your very personal life. What would that look like? What structures or habits might be helpful to develop? Now let's give some attention to the sweet aspect, a trine occurring between Uranus and Pluto. These are both powerful planets, though their strengths are expressed in different ways. Pluto wants to go deep, transforming at the root, while Uranus just loves to blow up whatever's not working. Together, though, and being retrograde, they are offering their assistance in exploring and changing whatever's not working in your life. Perhaps it's a subtle shift that wants to be made, a gradual reworking of something still viable that needs only a gentle tweaking to bring it into better harmony. It could, though, be something that truly needs to be either uprooted or blown up, something you've known for a while hasn't been working. Open now to any messages these planets bring about what it's time now to transform, and the best way to do that. So, to recap the offerings of this moon, Aries brings the drive to shine out as yourself. Libra helps you know the ways in which you're doing that well and the ways the shining has been diminished. Neptune brings the voice of spirit. Pluto and Uranus help you see what needs shifting to let your spirit shine more freely. And Saturn helps you rework your foundation to support whatever changes need to be made. Oh my, what gifts this moon brings. As this meditation draws to a close, imagine yourself in some vast outdoor space beneath that gorgeous Aries moon. Every inhalation fans the fire in your core from that moon to your core. And that fire grows even brighter and more expansive on the exhalation. Fanning the flame on the inhalation, expanding it out on the exhalation. Remain here for as long as you like. I will be going into retreat during this turning inward time of the year, as I too listen for the voice of spirit. My intention now is to resume these moon meditations after the winter solstice. Until then, I wish you well, stepping into the world even more fully as yourself and listening for the voice that calls. Namaste.